this is what it's like when your show has money? I'm like, what? There's like so many lights.
I love your set, actually. That made me want to go on your show. You're going to have me on your show?
Absolutely.
Okay.
My set is the size of my current green room, and you're
You know what, though? But that's awesome, because it kind of creates, have you done Andy Cohen Live? Like, it kind of creates this whole atmosphere we're all together, and it creates like a kind of a different
That's like the
vibe.
nice way. That's a nice disclaimer of being like, it's small,
No,
it's cute, it's intimate.
I'm being real, because sometimes on big, huge sets, it can feel a little cold. Like, our job was to warm it up. We wanted to warm it up, but I actually think that's really important, like, about your show. I think it creates like more of a like cozy kind of environment to where you really get to like open up.
Well, I appreciate that. I do love it. Don't get me wrong. I do love it. It's just my green room had like chocolate and stuff.
My green Well, last time we saw each other, I think it'd been like close to like a month, because we both started at the same time.
I know, this is my sister right here, everybody. This is my sister. I just need to say,
we were texting.
Your wins are my wins, and I'm so happy for you, and she's doing a great job, and it was so awesome to be starting at the same time.
It really was, and it was really nice to talk to another woman that's in a very similar position, and just us texting simply was kind of like very refreshing.
I remember texting you one day, and I was having a really overwhelming day, and I thought, I bet you Kelly could relate to this. So I picked up the phone, and I was like, my one friend, whatever, and I was like, hey, how's it going? And we actually talked about how we both just finished crying.
Yes. Well, that's a normal day that ends in Y for me, but
And then I was telling you how I had no time to cry and I had to schedule 10 minutes to cry because someone kept knocking on my door, and I was like, I'm crying!
Yeah. Give me a minute!
Give me a cry break! So it was very refreshing.
It is. It's very, I think, because you came from YouTube, right? And so what would you say the difference is? Like, because all your YouTube videos and going to now doing the nighttime thing, like, how different is that?
Oh, it's so different. I mean, on my YouTube channel, I control everything, and there's a crew of 5 people that work on my content, and then I got a show. And y'all, there's literally 100 people that work on my show. There's probably 3,000 here, but 100 work on my show.
There's about the same.
And they have all these jobs that I'm, to be honest, not familiar with. So
me neither.
Someone will come up to me and they'll be like, I'm your script supervisor. And I'm like,
way to go.
Scripts need supervision?
Yeah, I know.
Like, I don't
Good
know
job.
what that means.
I like the script, so well done.
So many names.
Yeah,
so
I know.
I call everyone my friend.
It is cool, though, how you have this whole team that kind of supports you and, like, you know, lifts you up and makes your show really awesome. I love it. I love having the crew.
Late night staff. Y'all are a talk show staff. The staff really makes it.
So here's my thing with your new deal, your new life.
Okay,
like,
talk to me.
Have you blown any money on an indulgence of any sort?
Ooh, well, you know, a lot of my life has changed, except for the fact that I'm very cheap. And that will be consistent. But there is one thing I splurge on. I feel like it's very relatable, though. The one thing I will splurge on is birthday parties for my dog. I will spend any amount of money on my dog. She knows what I'm talking about. She's like, she knows what I'm talking about. On my dog.
Not your birthday, not yours.
Listen, on my birthday, I'll be up in a Denny's just being casual, okay? But my dog's
Moon's over my hammy.
So he recently turned 2. I know, they go up so fast.
Mine just turned 2.
Oh, really?
Henry, yeah.
When we're the same.
Yeah, we're the same human.
My dog turned 2, and I gave him a Harry Potter themed birthday. Yes.
I love Harry Potter.
Yes.
Have you seen this wizard?
Yeah. And it took place in Dogwarts. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I love Harry Potter as well.
I mean, it was great. All of his dog friends came. I made all these cupcakes. Look at him. He's dressed as a Gryffindor. I mean, it's just the whole thing.
Oh, my gosh. I love you.
Thank you.
That's so cute that you spend your money on others.
Oh,
I do the same, totally.
I feel like I have my priorities in check.
Me too.
I do.
Mine are different, though. I was like, happy birthday, Henry. Snuggle. But you have an awesome connection with your fans.
Yes.
And I actually love that about you, and I think that's why you're successful. And what is, like, maybe your most fun or coolest kind of fan encounter?
I mean, there's so many. I really do genuinely love my fans so much. I mean, when you come from the digital space, you really understand that there's no record label, there was no one that started, except for people just supporting you online. So those supporters are really responsible for a lot of what I have, and so I have so much love for them. But one of the most meaningful stories, I think, you know, earlier this year, when I came out online, I remember I was really scared, and it was before I had a trip to India. And you know, Indian culture is quite taboo when it comes to sexuality. And I was so stressed going to India, and I was like, oh, what are people gonna think? I don't know. And I had a meet and greet, and I met with 200 fans, and honestly, I'd say about 100 fans came out to me, to my face during that meet and greet. And for me, that was so powerful because, one, I know how hard that is, and I was like, wow, me being myself did something for you.
Confident enough to say
and what better legacy, you know? So
That's the coolest.
cool. Thank you. Thank you.
I will not stop talking until you subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's right, and I can talk a lot. Seriously, not gonna stop. Yep, still here, not going anywhere. I see you. Don't walk away from this.